Okay, we're going to do a video today to show you how to do an ECU reset. Now, the primary reason we're doing this is that when we had the dash out, we've upset the temperature gauge. So the car is, I can assure you, cold now, and you can see that the temperature gauge is not reset right. It's gone off the scale. Now someone said that you can fix this by doing an ECU reset, and it also can be used to cure other problems that you may have on your car. And basically what it entails is disconnecting the battery, leaving it disconnected for 5 or 10 minutes just to let most of the charge dissipate, and then connecting the battery terminals together. Now, we've never tried this before, so we thought we'd give it a go on our demonstrator and see if it gives any problems, and then you can have a go on your car. If it solves any problems, post them up on the comment section below on the YouTube page, and hopefully it might help some people in the community. Apparently there are some faults that even the diagnostic stuff can't always reset, but this this ECU reset, which is basically shorting your positive and negative together, can fix them, can reset them, because obviously I think it shorts out the battery voltage and causes the ECU to go back into a factory state and relearn any algorithms it's got in its memory. Couple of caution points: make sure you do wait a couple of minutes to discharge some of the charge to dissipate out of capacitors in the system. It might also be worth putting a resistor across. I think I'm going to put a resistor across initially. I'll get a high power resistor and just low ohm, low resistance but high power. We've got those on our website anyway, so I'll put one of those across. I'll wait 5 minutes, I'll put one of those across, and then we'll actually short them together as well physically. We'll do that now. I'll show you. I'll go and get the battery all ready and disconnected. I'll come back and I'll show you that bit of the process. Okay, so we're now going to disconnect the battery, remove the battery cover, disconnect the negative first, get the right size socket. This always helps. Sorry, I should have got that ready. Oh, what size are we, Tom? 13? Okay. Negative. Black terminal at the back. Okay, just loosen that nut on the top. Now, okay, so we want to tuck that out the way so it's not going to do anything. We're going to leave that 5 minutes, go and have a cup of tea, and then we'll come back and we'll put a resistor across the negative terminal here and this one to dissipate any charge in the system, and hopefully that will then reset the ECU. So we'll join you again in 5 minutes. Okay, so we've had our cup of tea, and we've now got this resistor, which is a 15 ohm resistor, and we've got one wire, a brown on one side and a blue on the other. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from the positive terminal, which is still connected, but it's not going to, because the negative's not connected, it's actually in effect dead. Don't touch this onto that negative terminal. That's the only thing that's going to give you a problem. But what we need to do is go onto the disconnected section here, okay, and touch that on, right, and then that'll dissipate any voltage we've got through the resistor. Okay, and when we've done that, then what you'll notice is this little lead I've made up here, the brown and the brown are actually connected together, so this is effectively the same as putting a wire across. And again, under no circumstances touch that negative terminal over there, just connect to the clamp there. Okay, or you'll have a mess on your hands. So right, so we've now shorted it out. Now that apparently resets the ECUs. Okay, so we're happy that that's all done. So let's have a. Right, we'll now reconnect this negative. Okay, terminal. Okay, and we'll just clamp that up again. Put the 13mm clamp on it, and then we'll go and see if that's reset everything or not. Okay. Right, so that's that. So shall I grab the camera, Tom, and go inside and see if that's reset everything? So that should, in theory, have reset everything. Go back inside. Okay, get the key and let's see what it. Now we may need to do some Okay, it's doing a system checking process. Okay, the bonnet open. Let me start that. Wait till Tom's out the engine. But it hasn't fixed my problem of the temperature gauge, so I need to look into what's happened with that. But everything else seems to be okay. Tom's just putting the battery cover back on. Right, you all clear, Tom? Yep, shut the bonnet down. Okay. So yeah, we've got to go and we've got to retune the radio. But everything else seems to be functioning properly. So that may well solve some problems for you. It hasn't solved our temperature gauge issue, so we'll have to look at that a bit further. But that's how you do an ECU reset, apparently. So good luck with that.